Give some meaningful URL instead of ABCD. By seeing the URL, we should be able to detect it. Here O should be capital. Put on focus. Put is a separate word. On is a separate word. O should be capital. The same case in blur as well as change. This is first year. You can use something called superscript. We have discussed remember. Subscript. Superscript. Give me a moment. I'll be back. Covering is we have something called sub and super. These are HTML elements. Super is useful if you wanted to display something like this. This is super. This is if you wanted to show below sub. We can use it. So in this case, first I wanted to show like this. So I have used it as a super. Now which I can see here. See, first ST is showing at the top. Second here, ND we wanted to use it. Now probably I can use that. Second here, ND. Second. 90. Positive. 399 points. And submit button. 850. Pause with first class of 850 and 81.5%. Good. Fine. Little corrections. Everything is good. See here, instead of writing it here on click, you create a named function at the top and call it here. That will be easy for you to read the code. We have written lots of code within this. Not a point. So you create a named function at the top. So it's like this. All the JSXML will be at the bottom, JavaScript will be at the top. You will be writing at the top and you will be calling at the bottom, code will be organized. This is a mix of JSXML and JavaScript. More, it creates confusion because we have to keep on scrolling the things that it creates confusion. Only the defensive also. Very good. Moral to today, we will be working on control statements. We have worked on control statements already, like else, but we'll be working in detail. We'll be working in detail. We'll be working on if. We'll be working on if else. We'll be working on if else if, and we will try to work on switch cases. If time permits, we'll be working on switch case also. We have these four in control statements. We have already worked on one out of these things. Which one we have worked? If else. If else we have already worked. What exactly if else means? We'll be writing if the condition, then else statement. This is called true statements. It's called false statements. Now this part of the code will be executed or this part of the code will be executed depending upon the condition. If this condition, normally we use comparison operators. If multiple conditions, logical operators. At the end, these condition or conditions generate a true or false. If this generates true, true statement will be executed. If this generates false, false statement will be executed. This we have already worked on. And there is one more is there. That is if. What? If. If means what? If condition. That's it. Only true statement. No false statement. So if this condition satisfies, true statement executes. If condition not satisfies, there is nothing to execute. How? Got a point? See, it's like this. I'm giving an example. If else, you are asking your friend, what is my result? If you pass, he'll say, you are passed. If you say fail, you are failed. He'll say that. That means passed also he'll say, fail also he'll say. True statement or false statement. But this one only saying true. If you are passed, he'll say pass. If you are failed, silent. There is nothing to it. That is what if means. Got a point? Now let us try these things. Now let me create a new project. I have already created few projects here. I'm going to use that one. Okay. Control. And I will open it. Let me start running it. Now I wanted to delete the unwanted stuff. Learning control statements. Now let us try here. Now see here. I am creating a variable. Let us English marks equal to 90 and 3. 90 have given. Now what I will do here, if English marks greater than or equal to 35, which is pass marks. So I will create a variable, one more variable. Let pass marks. English marks greater than English marks greater than equal to pass marks. Alert or else console log student pass in English. Student pass in English. That's I have checked. So now if I run this application, what will it say? What will it say? Student passed in English because marks are greater than 35. Let us see here. student passed in English, which is same. But now I'll say 20. Then what will it say? Nothing. Nothing is showing student fails. If it is if else, student passed or student failed. It's like this, sir. You have purchased a lottery ticket. If you won the lottery ticket, then they will call you. You have won this lottery ticket. Otherwise, will they call you saying you lost the lottery ticket? Like this. If means only true statement. If condition satisfies, you do something. If else means if condition satisfies, you do something. Not satisfies, you do something. That's alternative, true and false statements. It means only true statement. Got my point? And we have one more is also there. One more is also there. If else if. What? If else. What exactly this if else if? What exactly this if else if? Any idea? Any idea? Multiple true statements. That means if condition satisfied, this is true statement, right? Again else, again we will write if. This is also true statement. This is also true statement. This is also true statement. Again else. Again I am writing if. This is also true statement. This is true statement. This is true statement. This is true statement. If I say else, this is false statement. If means only true statements. If else means true statements and false statements. If else if means multiple true statements, single false statement. Where exactly things can be used, if a first condition is not satisfying, it will go for the next. If this is also not satisfying, it will go for the next. If this is also not satisfying, go for the next. It's like that. You wanted to eat chicken biryani. So, chicken biryani you wanted to eat. If chicken biryani is there, you will eat chicken biryani. Chicken biryani is not there, you will try next alternative, egg biryani. Next alternative. If egg biryani is also not there, next alternative, paneer biryani. If paneer biryani is also not there, then next alternative, veg biryani. If veg biryani is also not there, next alternative, fried rice. If fried rice is also not there, or give something to you. Anything. Something like that. Alternatives. Got your point? Confusion? This is like this. But it's only taking first standard only if another instance I'll be telling you, will be understanding it. The behavior is like this. Imagine this is like interviews. You attend first interview. If you get the job, you join. If you don't get the job, next interview. If you get the job, you join it. If you don't get the job, next like that. Next till the conditions satisfies. Or you take marriage interviews, for example. Marriage interview 1, you tried it, you didn't work out. What do you do? Next, that also didn't work out. Then next, you will go till next till it is satisfied. If not, finally yes. If you give that understanding, if else if means multiple true statements. If first true statement is not satisfying, go for the next true. Check for second. That is also not satisfied, go for the third. Now you are now December 15th, now December end. Now you wanted to go to Goa and chill for few days. All your friends planned, now it's December time, we'll go to Goa and chill. We will take a villa there and enjoy for 3 days and come back. You go there. What are you looking for? Villa for 3 days. Villas are full. What do you do? Everywhere villas are full. Then you will come to the next alternative, AC rooms. AC rooms also you didn't get it. Then at least non-AC room. Non-AC room also you didn't get it. Or yeah, at least give me dormitory. You have to stay somewhere. No? If dormitory is also not available, beach only is the only option. If you find villas, do you look for other alternatives? No. Because villa you didn't find, next looking for next alternative. If this is also didn't find, then look for next alternative. Not find next alternative. Like that. If any condition satisfies, it will not look for the other. It will not look for the. That is what. If you are going for marriage proposal, marriage interview 1, not happened. Interview 2, not happened. Interview 3, done. Do you go for interview 4? Marriage interview 3, successful. They are happy, you are happy. Decided that you are going to get married. Then you will go for the 4th one? No. Exactly the same. If, else, if. Right. Now I can check it here. Now see, I am going to write it here. For example, I'll say let percentage is equal to 83.4. For example, I am giving it. Now depending upon the percentage, I want it to say first class or second class or third class, like that. What I will do, I am writing if percentage greater than or equal to 70, then I'll say console.log distinction. 70 is distinction, right? Or 80 distinction. By chance, if this condition is not satisfied, then go for the next alternative. If percentage greater than or equal to 60 and percentage less than 70. In this case, it is 60 to 70, first class. Else, again if percentage greater than or equal to 50 and percentage less than 60, then second class. Else if percentage greater than or equal to 40 and percentage less than, then console.log if you see here, how many true statements we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 true statements. Normally, if else means one true statement, one false statement. If means only one true statement. If else if can have multiple true statements. First, it will check the first one. If not, then go for the next. If not, go for the next. If not, go for the next. Understanding what I am saying? And here we can give else also. Else means this is false statement. If none of these are satisfied, it will come to the false statement. Consult dot dot. Actually, greater than if I got 39%, it should show pass actually. But according to this, it will show failure. Now let me write this. I'll write one more. Greater than or equal to 35 and less than 14. Say just pass. Less than 35 means got a point. Now see here. Now percentage is what? 83.4. Now which one it will be shown according to this? Distinction will be shown. Now observe carefully the behavior. Now I am adding a breakpoint. I am adding a breakpoint. I am clicking on this run and debug. Run and debug. Web application Chrome. Launch.json will be called. Then here I am giving the URL 3000. The URL 3000 and let us see now. I wanted to run it. I am just running it. A new browser will be created. Now I have added a breakpoint, so the code execution should stop there. Code execution stopped here because we have added breakpoint. Now what is the percentage? 83.4. Will this condition satisfies or not? Yes or no? It satisfies. So comes into this and says distinction. Now see what happens. Once one condition satisfies, remaining it didn't check that. Whether it is a first class, second class, third class, just first you didn't check that. That's what it is. If you ask for chicken biryani, if they give you chicken biryani, do you ask for do you have veg biryani? No. If it is not there, then only we ask. Here also. No. Running it. Now what I will do, I will change this to 13.4. I'll change this to 13.4 and here I'll say restart. What? Restart. I'll just restart it. Now see what happens. Now it is 13.4. Will this condition satisfy? No. So this condition not satisfying, it is checking the next condition. This is also not satisfying, checking the next condition. This is also not satisfying, next condition. This is also not satisfying, next condition. This is also not satisfied. Comes to the next, which is else part. Okay. If someone says, I have attended 15 marriage interviews. How many? 15 marriage interviews means what? In 15, he got selected. Till then, he was looking for his partner. Exactly the same thing. Till the condition is satisfying, it will be checking each and every condition. Once he got selected his life partner in marriage proposal 15, has he selected chosen 16? Has he attended? Got a point? Clear? Understanding the behavior of if, else if. What is the behavior of if, else if? If means only true statement. If else means one true statement, one false statement. If else if means multiple true statements, one false statement. That is optional. If you want, you can create that false statement. Otherwise, not. Here I have created it. Otherwise, not. Now the same thing you can use it for the forms which we have created earlier. You enter English marks, Telugu, Hindi, Science, Social, Maths. We are subject wise. We are giving the result. Yes or no? We are calculating the total. We are calculating the percentage. Based on that percentage, you can generate the grade. You have to write like this. Got it? So if means single true statement. If else means one true statement, one false statement. If else if means multiple true statements, one false statement, that two optional. Got it? Clear? And in control statements, we have one more is also there. Switch case. I am giving you another example. There is a hotel. Room number 1, room number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 rooms are there in a floor, a hotel, for example. There are how many rooms? 14 rooms are there in a hotel. Now police got information that there is a thief hiding in one of the rooms. Now the police came. Now what he do? He goes and checks the room number 1. Thief didn't found. What will he do? 2. In 2 also didn't found. 3. 3 also didn't found. 4. Not found. Not found. 7. Not found. 8. In 8th, he found the thief. What will he do? He will take the thief and go. Will he check the remaining rooms? Exactly. These rooms are like conditions, multiple if conditions. One is not satisfying, then go for the next. Or this is like interview 1, not getting job. Then go for next interview, next interview, next interview, next interview, next interview, next interview. Once you get the job, do you try for other interviews? You'll join. Exactly. That is the behavior of understood if else. And we have one more is there. What? One more switch case. What is switch case? What is switch case? Any idea? That is also part of control statements, but its behavior is different actually. Switch case will be like, for example, it's like this. today. The name of the variable is today. Now today can be Monday. The possible values are Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, likewise Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The possible values of this variable are seven possible values. If it is Monday, what you wanted to. If it is Tuesday, what you wanted to. If it is Wednesday, what you wanted to do. In that case, we use the switches. It's like drop down. Drop down, choose state. Any one out of the given list will be selecting, right? If you have selected AP, what you wanted to do. If you select UP, what you wanted to do. If you select HP, what you want. Like that will be right. This is like switch case. Now let us see, for example, let me create a variable. Say let joining day. I am creating a joining day. Joining day is okay. Wednesday. I have given it. Joining day is okay. Now what I wanted to do, joining day. I am not talking about joining date. I am talking about joining day. Means Monday to Sunday. If it is Sunday, what you wanted to do. If it is Monday, what you wanted to do. You can write like that. If the variable has limited possible values, then you can use switch case. If a variable has limited possible values, you can use switch case. What you wanted to do. What is your birth month? How many possible values? 12. In that case, you can use switch case. Got a point? If you have any variable with limited possible values, then you can use switch case. Now it's like this. Now while do like this. Switch is the joining. Joining date. Now the possible values are Monday. In case I'll say Monday. That means if the joining day value is Monday, what you wanted to do is say console.log Monday is a boring day, but still has to wake up and go to institute. It is Monday. Now here we have got something called day. Then I am giving case Tuesday. If that the joining day is Tuesday. Now console.log Tuesday is a beautiful day, or I can say Tuesday is a energetic day. Comes out of a weekend mood and start working Tuesday. Now I'll say again, I'm saying break. Then yes, Wednesday. Wednesday. We have to write it the break in between. You have to write console.log Wednesday is the mid of the week. 2 days to go start weekend. For us, the week is 6 days. For corporate companies, I'm talking. Then Wednesday. Then I'm writing Thursday. Yes. Thursday. Great. In between, I have to write dot busy Thursday is a busy day because needs to finish work before weekend. Then yes, then yes, Friday. Console.log. Friday is here. Happy day. Why? Because weekend. Because weekend starts. Yes. Saturday. Saturday. Wake up anytime. Wake up anytime. Saturday. Then case Sunday. Sunday. Oh my God. Half weekend is already over. Tomorrow again go to office. Now, depending upon the value of this, that message will be displayed. Now, joining day is Wednesday. Now, see. If I refresh it, Wednesday is mid of the week, 2 days to go to start weekend. Now, if I say Friday, now I'm refreshing it. Friday is a happy day because weekend starts. It's like if else if also. The same thing can be written in if else if also. If joining day is Monday, you do this. Else if Tuesday, you do this. Else if Wednesday, you do this. Else if Thursday, you do this. Else if Friday, you can do this. Else if Saturday, else if Sunday, you can do all this. The same thing can be done using if else if also. But there is a difference. What is the difference? Observe the difference here. Now, joining day is Friday. Now, I'm adding a breakpoint here. I'm adding a breakpoint here. Let us see what happens. I'm refreshing it. I think it won't come here because I have to run the debug. I'm just running it. If else if behavior is It will check the first condition, not satisfies second, not satisfied third, not satisfied fourth, not satisfied. Like that, it will check each and everything till the condition satisfies. But switch case is not like that. Directly go into that. Got my point? Now see. Now actually the joining day is Friday. If else if behavior is first checks Monday, then check Tuesday, then check Wednesday, then check Thursday, then check Friday, go to that. But the switch case you see, yes, directly Friday. Directly Friday. Which is faster? Switch case is faster. Got a point? If else if also you can write it, but there is a difference in behavior. If else if you can write multiple conditions using logical end operators, all those things can be done. But here you cannot. This is one to many possibilities. Like drop downs, particular. In the drop down, if user has selected any one of the value, what you want it to use, in that case you use. Got my point? Now in this example, I have shown you here. Police came and checked each and everything. Now, not police, CBI. He will not go and check each and every room. He will directly goes to this room. Switch case. Got my point? Clear? But police behavior is different. CBI behavior is different. If somewhere something is going wrong, police can go and do something. If something is going wrong, CBI cannot go and do it until they get the government permission. Got a point? So police has its own behavior, like if else. If else if you can write multiple conditions. You can use logical operators, comparison operators, everything you can do it, but not in switch case. Switch case, if you have a single variable with multiple possible values, if each possible value you want to do something, you switch. In that case, it will be given. Understanding what I am saying? Complicated? Understanding or not? And we have one more is that won't come under actually control statements, but that is ternary operator. That comes under operator actually, but does the same thing. If condition satisfies, you show this value, otherwise other value. Ternary operator. Ternary, we have discussed that, remember? We have already worked on ternary operator. That means what? Condition, question mark, true word or false. This condition satisfies, this will be assigned or this will be assigned. This we have worked it multiple times here. So understand the core differences. Which one we have to use? We have to use if or if else or if else if or switch or ternary operator. Which one we have to use? According to the requirement. You may have cycle, you may have bike, you may have car, you may have flight. But if you wanted to go from one bedroom to another bedroom, how do you go? By walk only. Depends. Even though you have so many options, you have to choose what you want. Now, you wanted to go to Bombay, to Hyderabad. How do you go? By flight. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is also flight. Not everyone is as rich as Rahul or Mukesh Ambani. Got a point? Now you take, you take Prime Minister Modi for example. In the morning he will be in Jammu and Kashmir. In the afternoon in Madhya Pradesh. Evening South India. Night he will be going back to Delhi. Like the way we go to two gullies, this two gullies that side, right? He'll go throughout India because his time is more important. So he'll be taking flight. In our case, money is more important. We have lots of time, but money we have shortage. So we'll go either train, the cheapest alternative, according to our requirements. Got the point? If means only true statement. If else means true and false. If else if means multiple true and false, that too optional. Switch case, one too many. If there is a variable with many possible values, we can write accordingly. Now, gender, two possible values, male, female. Which case you can use? Birth month, Jan to December. Which case you can use? Birth date, possible values 1 to 31. Which case we can use? State name, around 30 limited states we have. Which case we can use? Got a point? Grade, probably in grade you have to write multiple conditions. Multiple conditions means what? Greater than 60, less than 70. You have to write multiple conditions. You can use switch case? No, if else if you have to use them. Got a point? Because to judge the grade, I have to write multiple conditions. Greater than 60 and less than 70. Greater than 50 and less than 60. Greater than 50 and greater than 40 and less than 50. Like that, I have to write multiple conditions. Switch case is not sufficient. In that case, we use if else. According to the requirements, you have to use it. Got a point? And switch case behavior. Now we have tried this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The same thing can be written in if else if also. But if I write if else if, it executes, no doubt about it. But it checks each and everything till the conditions satisfies. But this one directly executes. Now you wanted to eat biryani, you go for hotel 1 and ask for biryani, not available. Then go for hotel 2, ask for biryani, not available. Go for hotel 3, ask for biryani, available. That is like if else if. Switch case is like you go to Zomato or Swiggy, biryani, you select it, done. Directly. If biryani is not available in that, they will not show that option to us. I'm giving an example. Got my point? Understood what is if else if, switch case, and a ternary operator we have already used. Any computer in the world is taking decisions, means they are using these things with the comparison and logical operators. Comparison and logical operators. And these are the things you have to gain expertise by using it multiple times. Got a point? The more you use, more expertise you gain. Clear? Complicated? Understanding? Now what I want you to do, what are the existing tasks? What shall we do? You are doing it for Inter, right? In Inter, you just show a drop down with the specialization. Inter means MPC group. You just create a drop down called group. Group. I wanted to show multiple options. What MPC, then BiPC, then MEC, DEC. Do you know it? Yes or no? Now, if it is MPC, you change the subjects according to that MPC. If it is BiPC, you change the subjects. Probably BiPC means zoology will come. If it is MEC, economics will come. Commerce will come. Now what you are doing for now? You are showing maths, physics, chemistry for intern. Why MEC student learns physics? For MEC student, maths, economics, commerce. That is just labels only. You give refs to it, and if user has selected MPC, you change to maths, physics, chemistry. User has selected MEC, maths, economics, commerce. If user has selected CEC, civics, economics, commerce. User has selected BPC, biology, physics, chemistry. Like that, I want you to change it. You can use if else if, or you can use switch case. And how to get its value? How to get the value of a drop down? You just give the ref on change dot current dot value. That's it. We are now. Let me show you. I think it's not a big thing. Now here I am creating a drop down. Okay. I am giving option. I'm giving option MVC 2, 3, 4 MPC BPC MEC CEC. Like this, I am just creating it. Now, if I see here, see. Now, if I select it, I wanted to get its value. Now, what I will do, I'll write on change. On change. Now, I wanted to assign here ref to it. So, what I will do, I'll say let inter specialization inter group is equal to use. It's automatically import. Then this intergroup ref I will be giving this. Then in here I'll say alert intergroup dot ref dot current dot value. What are the value we are selecting? It that value will be given. See, I'm selecting MEC. We got MEC. CEC. We got CEC. Now what I will do? I can store it into a variable. Say student group equal to this value I am giving it. Now I can write switch case. Switch. The values are possible values, limited possible values only, right? It's a student group. It's a case MPC. Console log console.log most chosen group MPC. Then other possible values are BPC. Console.log people whose BPC we avoid maths. giving some. Then MEC, yes, MEC. Log. Aspirants become PA or ICWA, like something like that. Now let us see if I select it now. MPC I have selected. MPC, okay, most chosen group. Then by PC. We will choose by PC to avoid maths. MEC aspirants to become CE or ICW. CEC. Why nothing is coming? We haven't given anything. So CEC means civics, economics, commerce. Civics, economics, commerce. And we have one more is there. Default. What? Default. Default means it's like a false statement. If none of these are satisfied, it comes to default. Not a valid. Now what I will do here, I will give double. This is a valid intergroup. Now if I select this double, it says not a valid. Default it is. Understanding the purpose of switch case. Right? You know, it's like this. A 4-year-old baby is playing. Mother is taking care of. Right? Now that girl is missing. Then mother thinks like this. My daughter friends are A, B, C, D. She'll quickly go to A. Not found. B. Not found. C. Not found. D. Found. That is like switch case. Directly goes to D. That is like, sorry, A, B, C, D is like if else if. A, B, C, D is like if else if. Directly D, switch case. But the limited, possible values are limited only. Possible values are limited only. In that case, we use switch case. Got a point? Clear? These are the most important things. Anything, any software is taking decision means you are using any one of these things. Now you know how to create a variable and store the value, and you know how to compare it using control statements. Compare it using the comparison operators and logical operators, and take decision using control statements. Got a point? You got the basic things. More you practice, more effectively you can use. I know cricket batting. Sachin Tendulkar knows cricket batting. Both are same. Why? If a bowler is coming and throwing 100 miles per hour, for him it's a profession. There is a difference. But if Tendulkar learns programming, who can do better programming? Tendulkar or me? Why? This is my profession. I spend more time, I practice more time than Tendulkar. Not a point. So now you have chosen to to become a developer as a profession. So you have to gain expertise into that. That expertise will come not only just by attending or learning. Hmm. Minimum 1 year on the subject. Minimum 1 year. 6 months, 4 to 5 months here. Around 5 to 6 months in the job. You work on minimum 1 year, then you will gain experience. Got your point? And don't expect life to should be smooth. If it is smooth, everyone can do. Yes or no? See,